somehow inspire you to do something different and to follow your heart. So that is as open-ended as I leave it, and you can make any interpretations as you want, but that will be the scope of what I'm going to say. That is the biggest question, right? Why do we have to make anything different? Why do we have to do, it takes so much effort to do something that I'm not doing? Why should I follow my heart? That's why. The number one reasons we give ourselves is that it's too easy. I just sit back in my chair and do nothing, and it's all good, all well. I'm fed, I'm happy, I'm living my life, right? And end up like Homer Simpson, which he is a cultural hero, but still. The point is you'll end up as a John Doe. And for those of you who don't know, John Doe is the name they gave to people who die unnamed. So if you end up doing nothing, you will die a nothing person. You will leave nothing. Why should somebody else take that much effort to know what you did in your life? Making an impact. So that is one thing you will gain by doing something different. So that is supposed to point at me. So I'm going to stand here. So you're going to ask me what I am doing different, right? Obviously I need to answer that before I'm going to advise you guys to do anything different. What I do when I get time off work is I write a little bit. Could be prose, could be poetry, could be random jokes, anything. Just take some time out to write. Sing to myself. I sing like a cow and a donkey doing something very weird, but I still sing to myself. I like to travel. So that is one big advantage of having some free time. If you have a week's time, you should really think about traveling. You get to have a lot more enriched experience, talk to random strangers, see their perspectives, see their way of life. You get to learn a lot of things from different people you meet. I read a lot of books. Any guesses what that is? No. That's one of my favorites. So, reading, writing. So, if anyone here is as aggressive as sometimes we are, you should consider some physical activity. It need not be as extreme as that one. It could be something as simple as jogging or getting up and going to the gym. But try doing something with a little physical activity in your daily life so that it gives you, enriches that part of your life too. It could be any sports. So yoga, again, coming back to, we heard a 6-minute speech from Gaurisha about what yoga is. Did any one of us consider doing it or trying to know more about it? So that's the point I'm trying to make here. Two guys, it's really good. So we should inculcate what, Speechmasters should be more about getting to know different perspectives and trying to indulge ourselves in it rather than just listening for 5 minutes and then throwing it away. And I like it. You could indulge in spirituality or religion, but make a conscious choice to choose your discipline, or you might not be very able to choose your religion, but you can definitely choose your political views. You can choose your spiritual views. So try to think of something that will enrich your mental state as well, not just your physical state. Gardening, so that could be one of the things you do. Interruptions. Right. Learn a new language. So that is scientifically proven as one of the biggest, additions to mental faculty you can get. It not only develops your language, but it gives you the ability to talk to different other people whom you have never interacted in your life. So that is a major plus, and it's really easy nowadays to learn languages. Go online and enroll in one of those free classes and learn 10 words a day. Right. And that is where we'll stop. We'll try to do all those things or one of those things, and then we'll say, maybe I don't have the talent to do it. Right? I go on stage and then I give a prop show and then I say, no, you know what, this was really crazy, I should have listened to that guy. So what is talent? So I read this book called First Break All the Rules. You guys should read that because it's on the NI reading list. So there he defines talent as something that you do over and over again. It doesn't need to be you playing the veena at 420 beats per minute or anything. It could be any recurring pattern that comes to you naturally. So it could be that. If you're digging your nose every 5 minutes, that could also be considered a talent. But you just have to find a place where they'll appreciate it and see some company that really values you digging your nose every 5 minutes. That could be the place for you. So the match between where your talents are respected and really used and what your talents are will give you that success and not throw you out of the way. So what are we waiting for? Should really start today. So if you do all those things and go out there and get a life, you will be like one of these guys. See, these guys dedicated their lives to doing something different that was not expected of them. Anyone know who this is? So this is John Lennon. So these guys, him, Bob Marley, they brought out different perspectives to life. How people, through their songs and work, could even be Gandhi. He taught us persistence more than anything else. So these guys had a tremendous influence on other people's lives. So if you want to have that much of different on someone else's life, you should probably consider doing something different. And that's my tricks. Like no talk on inspiration ever goes without putting this man's frame. So I had to put his picture on the line. So I've come to near end of the presentation. So all I had to say was, when you go back to your cubicle or sleep at home, you just take about 15-20 seconds to think about what you are doing and what you should do. So when you die, you shouldn't be Chetan Gopinath, staff software engineer, RF test. You should be Chetan Gopinath, artist, good son, passionate lover, something like that. So I leave you with one thought: follow your heart.